Watching these shows has taken my Korean to a whole new level. And in this video, I am going to show you how they can help you and tell you which ones I think are best for you depending on your situation or learning goals. Record of Youth. This is one of my all-time favorite Korean dramas at the moment and happens to include my favorite Korean actor, Park Bo-gum. To make it short, Record of Youth is about 3 people in their 20s. Sa Hae-jun, An Jung-ah, and Won Hae-ho, as they fight to achieve their dreams. Here's what you should be looking out for. First, there's a lot of terms dealing with the acting industry since 2 of our main leads are aspiring actors. Second, there's a lot of terms about makeup and stylists since our main female lead, Jung-ah, works in the makeup industry. Additionally, try to find key terms about goals and achieving your dreams since that is a very main focus of this drama. There is also a lot of informal talk in this drama since there's a lot of talking between friends and it's really just about people in their youth. So if you're wanting to learn how to speak more casually with friends, this K-drama is for you.
태세 전환 진짜 빠르더라.
내가 좀 빨라. 입덕, 휴덕, 탈덕 일주일 한 적도 있어. 그런 거에 비하면 넌 엄청 오래 덕질한 거야. 동갑이라는 게 컸어?
정아야, 좋아한 건 좋아한 거잖아. 합리 하나 하지 말자.
Crash Landing on You. This drama is probably one of the most talked about K-dramas in 2020, and it totally makes sense why. In this drama, a girl from South Korea ends up paragliding into North Korea due to a severe weather incident. And that sets off a series of events taking place in both North Korea and South Korea that involves Korean soldiers and escaping back to South Korea. These are the things you should look for when wanting to study this drama. It's full of South and North Korean cultural references, which is like a gem when you're learning a new language. The culture is also so important. This also reflects on the current political climate between North and South Korea, and gives you insight into what life is actually like in North Korea. There are also many instances in this drama where our female lead, Yoon Se-ri, explains slang expressions and different phrases from South Korea to the North Korean soldiers. You can also distinguish between North and South Korean accents because there is quite a difference. And give your ears a little listening practice with the different dialects.
North Korea? 산발? 이렇게 비싼 산발 봤어요?
이런 산발로 돌아다니는 사람은 딱 2 부류. 외국인 아니면 미친 여자.
그럼 미친 여자 하지 뭐.
There is also the most adorable love story between a soldier from North Korea, Lee Jong-hyuk, and our female lead, Yoon Se-ri from South Korea. It's okay not to be okay. This drama is all about that emotional healing, hence the title, It's Okay Not to Be Okay. Fun fact though, in Korean, the title is actually Psycho지만 괜찮아, which means something along the lines of, even though you're a psycho, it's okay. Pretty interesting, huh, those 2 titles. This story follows an antisocial children's book author, Ko Moon-young, and an employee at a psychiatric hospital, Moon Kang-tae, as they strive to heal from their emotional past. And yes, there is a love story, so that's also a plus. If you're interested in mental health or psychology, there are plenty of sets of words dealing with this in this drama. There's also a lot of rapid-fire Korean in this drama, so depending on your level, you can watch with or without subtitles and see how much you understand.
이깟 손바닥 좀 찢어진 거 아무렇지도 않아. 우린 악연이다. 역 같은 인생 흔들지 말고 꺼져라.
Let's pause and take a quick moment to talk about why use Netflix to learn Korean. What are the benefits? Well, let me tell you. First, there are so many options for you to choose from with so many different varieties. You can see that through this video or just look it up yourself. Second, you can either choose to watch it with Korean, English, or no subtitles. And third, you can either go forward or backward 10 seconds at a time. So if you miss something or you want to rewatch something, just press that and you're good. This is really helpful for me when I hear something and I'm like, wait, what'd they say? I want to write that down, or I'm curious about what that is to say in Korean. With that being said, there are some setbacks. If you don't understand something, you have to Google it or Naver it, then you have to figure out what it means in that context, and then you have to write it down, etc., etc. kind of a long process. You also can't use both English and Korean subtitles at the same time, which I personally find really helpful. But I found that there is something that does make up those flaws, and it is Fluent U. I know, I'm kind of biased because, you know, this is a Fluent U channel and all, but guys, I am serious. This is very, very helpful if you want to learn Korean with K-dramas and have it be like super easy and effective at the same time. Fluent U solves all the problems that I literally just talked about with Netflix. It speeds up your learning, makes it less stressful to translate real time, and it even writes down your own vocabulary for you. Plus, it's really immersive. It uses all types of real-world content, from hilarious commercials to movie trailers to more. It'll even quiz you on what you learned, so you don't even have a chance of forgetting. And the quizzes are actually really thorough. Try out 2 weeks for free using the link in the description box below. Then come back to me afterwards and tell me how you liked it and if it helped you. I'm really curious. Now, let's get back to those shows. Hospital Playlist. If you're interested in the medical industry or just love a good doctor show, like Grey's Anatomy for instance, this drama is 100% for you. Hospital Playlist centers itself around 5 best friends who work together at the same hospital. As a result, there's lots of medical terms that are used throughout the duration of the show. It's also a bit more lighthearted than some other intense medical shows, which can be a breath of fresh air. I personally like these ones a lot. And there's a band, guys. The group of 5 friends actually forms a band. So there's just a band thrown in the show as well. So there's lots of music that you can listen to help with your listening skills and more comprehension. So it's just pretty great all around. There is also a good mix of formal and informal Korean in the show because we do have 5 friends working together, lots of informal speech, but then they also deal with patients at a hospital where they deal with more formal speech. This way you can better learn how to use informal and formal Korean. Plus, it's got the actor Cho Jung-suk dressed as Darth Vader in one of the episodes. Need I say more, guys?
오늘 잘 부탁드립니다. 꼭 살립시다.
My first love. Yes, this title is a little strange, but this drama is one of my all-time favorites on Netflix. This show revolves around 5 friends living together and navigating school, work, and their dreams. One reason I love this show for learning Korean is that there's so many real-life instances and circumstances that they show within the show. You can learn so many conversational expressions and vocabulary that you actually use day to day. There's also a lot of slang that's used between the 5 friends, so it's really good to expose yourself to that and learn some new slang to use. There are also many types of relationships that are going on throughout this whole drama. From romantic relationships, to friends to lovers relationships, to lots of family relationships. So you can learn all the words, vocab, and slang having to deal with these different types of relationships.
있어. 좋아하는 사람 있다고. 근데 비밀이야.
Abyss. If you're interested in true crime, like me, mysteries, or a little bit of fantasy, then I would recommend this drama to you 100%. This drama is about a famous prosecutor named Ko Se-yeon that gets murdered. Yes, our female lead gets murdered right at the very beginning of the drama. But she gets mysteriously revived by a strange orb bead thing called Abyss. Except she has a different appearance than before. She works with her best friend Taemin, who also died and got transformed by the Abyss, to figure out who killed her and turn him in, just like the prosecutor she is. Since our main protagonist is a girl who is a prosecutor, you'll hear many words related to murders and crime, and also legal jargon relating to the law. There's also very fast-spoken Korean in this drama as well, since the 2 leads banter a lot, and there's a lot of heated arguments with certain killers and stuff like that. So if you really want to practice your listening skills, this drama is perfect for that.
뭐야? 내 모습 그대로네?
영혼의 모습으로 부활하는 거라며 100번 죽었다 한들 몸은 달라져도 잘난 네 영혼이 어디 가겠어?
Love Alarm. Love Alarm is about what happens in a high school environment where there's an app called Love Alarm that will tell you if someone likes you or not. It won't tell you who likes you, but it will tell you if somebody within a 10-meter radius likes you. This is a great show for learning Korean words about technology that has to do with apps and phones and stuff like that. It's also all about love and confessions. This topic is talked about very frequently in the show, so it's really helpful if you want to learn more of that sort of vocabulary. Or, you know, if you want to confess to someone in Korean or something like that.
갑자기 왜 그래? 누가 보면 어쩌려고.
누가 보라고 하는 거야. 김주조 내 거라고.
If you like this video and want to see more videos like it, be sure to press on the thumbs up button so that we can know. If you want to review all of the shows that I mentioned in this video, plus how to study each one, check out my free PDF in the description below that I made for you. Now I have a great video I think you're ready to jump into right over there. I compiled a list of more of my favorite K-dramas to use to study Korean and how to study each one. I think you'll really enjoy that video. I'll see you over there.